Everybody, we have our guest, she's here, a career coach for the New York Public Library. And on July 17th, they're going to hold something really nice. NYPL panel discussions. It sounds crazy, but it's going to be really, really nice, filled with lots of good information. Please welcome Robin Saunders. We welcome you to the show.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Yes, I saw you over there watching everybody else and applauding and getting involved in everything that we were doing here.
Well, what is it? The name of the show is Open, right? I'm open.
We're open. So talk about this open discussion and dialogue that you're going to be having at the New York Public Library.
Oh, cool. The first one we had, which was last month, it drew about almost 150 people, where employers came out to specifically talk to individuals to let them know exactly what they're looking for. And
so this is a job expo that you have every month?
No, this is a panel discussion where the employers get the opportunity to meet job seekers and have a discussion. And through the panel discussion, individuals can really gauge what it is that they're lacking, what it is that they'd like to work on in order to get the job that they so desire.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, why don't we have one each month up until the expo? And so, and the topics would range from mock interviews and so on and so forth, through emerging technologies.
So you're like training people.
Absolutely, we have to retrain.
Learn how to interview, to learn how to find out more about the job before they get there.
Exactly.
Don't get there and not know anything about the job that they're trying to seek.
Exactly. What I've learned, because I'm a career coach for the library, and what I've learned is people would come into my office and they say, "Robin, I need a job." And
where?
Exactly.
What job?
And then the most interesting thing is that they couldn't tell me what their passions were. So it's not just about getting the job, it's about how about when I get the job, how will I stay on that job if I don't like that job?
Yeah. So if you can't explain your passion, then the job that you get is going to be a job, just a job.
It's going to be just a job.
But your passion can turn into a career.
You better say it.
Yeah.
And so that's what I come in and I listen to people like, I just got to say, like when I look at the guys and the girls around this set, I'm looking at, wow, their passion is in this.
Right.
So it excites me because they're excited about what it is that they're doing.
Yeah.
And so that's what it is. It's about retraining people to discover the passion. If you say you like to work with people, then look for a job that works with people.
Yeah, so
if you don't like working with people, don't look for a job.
Yeah, because you want to be behind the scenes.
Hello, you know. And so,
so this is like a call and response to you. Let me hear you say, "Oh,
you better
oh."
work. That's right.
So their passion, somebody explaining their passion really excites you too.
Yeah, especially when you know. But there's a lot of people that don't know what their passions is. And so what happens is they tell me about all the different jobs that they've done. And I say, well, there's something about that keeps drawing you. So what is it? Or if you've been on a particular job and you've left that job and gone on and moved on to something else, but in the same field, then it's time to aspire for something higher and find out where your passion is in that.
I always ask people, I said, well, what's your hobby? What do you like doing?
Yeah,
you know, get a job doing that.
But the interesting thing as well is that just getting individuals to gauge outside of the Bronx, to look for jobs outside of the Bronx. I just tried to help someone with a job, and they said, well, how much does it pay? I said, it paid $15 an hour. And they said, really? Where's it at? I said, it's in Manhattan. They said, I ain't traveling to Manhattan. And I said, no. We've got to look beyond what is there. There are some wonderful jewels right here in the Bronx, but you have to be willing to travel. You have to be willing to go where your passion is.
Right.
How will you discover it if you stay?
Yeah, and you're not going to spend all your money traveling. You just have the budget. This is what I'm going to use for traveling.
Exactly. And so one of the other things that I thought that was really good in terms of this panel discussion onward to the job expo is to suit 100 men and 100 women.
Whoa, and so you're going to do that when they come down there?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, what we did was, I said, well, let me put out a couple of feelers, and the Men's Warehouse responded, and they said, what did you need? I said, I need suits for men. And they said, well, all right, we're going to send suits, sweaters, pants, vests. They sent the whole 9 yards.
They have everything but the shoes.
Oh my gosh, you know, so I
So we got to go to Buster Brown or something. Oh,
well, you know, I wasn't going to say, but yeah, I mean, we want to prepare our folks to get these jobs.
Yeah.
And in addition to that, I was working with Regina Norman over at Dress for Success, and she said, "Robin, come on, we can do it. We can get 100 women suited for this thing." And so it was I just happened to see everything falling into place.
Yeah, because you got to know and understand that everybody in the corporate world is not dressing casual all the time. They may have casual Fridays or whatever, but you have to look the part that you want to play.
Exactly. And so my thing
Coach,
was,
talk about
I said to in the last panel discussion, for all the people who came out, I said, listen, it is not a challenge to get the employers here.
Yeah.
The challenge is getting you prepared for the employers.
Right. And you can't come to the game in a hockey uniform and it's a basketball game.
Exactly. That's exactly right. And so therefore, what we're doing is preparing individuals for the technology. It's technology. Technology is more than just the telephone.
That's right.
And so therefore, we are preparing them for LinkedIn and Skype interviews and mock interviews, and we're excited about helping people to get where it is that they need to go.
So wait a minute, you're teaching people how to go on an interview using their computer, Skype?
Absolutely. Employers.
So you still have to dress the part, though.
Oh, absolutely.
You can have on drawers, but the top has to be suit and tie,
as long as you don't get up and show nobody.
But through Skype, they just show from here up.
No, not necessarily. What if you have?
Or if they ask you to stand?
Exactly.
The interviewer can ask you to stand.
Yes, they can. What's happening today is employers are asking individuals to go into a room and open up their Facebook and say, let's go through line by line, let's see your pictures. They want to know about who they are hiring.
So you have to be careful what you put on Facebook.
Would you tell somebody?
Shucks, you can't put all that crazy stuff that you see sometimes on Facebook.
I'm trying to tell you. And so what we do is what we're preparing them is to clear that stuff up, as well as...
You can go back and clear that stuff up?
Yeah, they have something called face wash.
Oh,
Facebook wash.
Shoot, get some facial scrub, put on. Get that stuff up.
And so what we're doing is we're preparing them for these mock interviews, but their behavior. The employers want to know you. How would I say this? They want to know you before they know you. And so therefore, they're asking you to do a lot of Skype interviews.
Okay.
Before they even call you in.
So, but you know what? If they want to know you before they know you, then the person interviewing or that's going to be on the interview should know them before they know them also.
I think
Did I say that right?
You said
so
that.
So you should find out more about the company.
Come on.
That, so when you sit there, you know more about the company than the person that's interviewing you.
You better act like you know some things. And so what I found was I did a couple of those kind of mock interviews using the Skype, and I realized that people had, the music on, we coming from the bottom, and then, or the phones were ringing, the kids were running, or they just didn't dress for it.
Yeah.
And so what I did was we're trying to compare and contrast what's good and what's not. Why are you more comfortable doing an interview on Skype than in person, or should you really prepare for both just in case?
Yeah.
What happens if after you've done the interview they say, well, can you
come
we like
down? Your Skype, but can you please come in?
Yeah. And we get a lot of doctors who
And can you please put some pants on this time?
I'm not even going to tell them about the pants. But we do. We're honestly preparing individuals.
But that's a wonderful thing that the organization is coming down and it's dressing all the 100 people, you
100. I wanted to see, most of the time when I go out for different engagements or events, I notice that there's often a lot of suitings for women.
Yes.
But there wasn't that much offered for men, or as much as that I could see.
Yeah.
So what I said was, let me reach out to these companies that we invest in.
Yeah.
We really invest.
Yes.
A lot.
I know.
I'm just saying. And so I said, well, let me see if they will respond back. And it was just mind-boggling. I just couldn't believe.
We buy
that-
from you. Why can't you help us?
What? Yes.
And anybody can try that. You
And-
go down, you spend your money in the store every day. You know, why can't you go in and ask for a discount every now and then? Hey, can
Or
I get your
even a
store
job.
discount or a
Or
job?
even a job.
Yeah. Hey,
And
I've been
so-
shopping here for years. Can I get a job?
Exactly. So I find that those things are quite interesting. What really started to happen was the employers started to get on board, such as Lehman, Montefiore, St. Luke's Hospital, Sobro. It was just really,
that's
it was awesome.
So you got a lot of wonderful sponsors. I see you have a whole.
I can't. Yeah.
But give us,
it blows
before we
me
go,
away.
I know they're trying to wrap me, but you have so much, your wealth of information.
yeah?
This is great for a lot
Yes,
of people
it
who want to go
is.
down to this expo. Give us a date on the expo again.
The expo is September the 18th, Wednesday, September the 18th, between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m.
And where's it going to be?
It's going to be held at the Bronx Library Center, 310 East Kingsbridge Road, Bronx, New York, 10459.
And where can we get that information if I forget what you just said?
Did you want to call me directly or did you want to email?
You going to give out your cell phone number?
You think I'm nuts?
Hey, go ahead.
646-351-9035.
Let me write this down.
Yes, I think-
646
351
351
9035.
9035.
Or you can email me at robinsaunders at nypl.org.
Okay, got it. Now, before we go,
Go ahead.
give me just quickly a few tips for success.
A few tips for success. Be prepared for the job that you're looking for. Dress for it. Know what it is that you desire.
There you
Know
go.
what it is that you desire.
All right.
And just get out there. Just don't stop looking. Don't stop trying to get that job.
And try to get a job within your passion. Call Robin right now, 646-351-9035. Call it, well, not exactly right now because I won't let her pick up a phone right now. But Robin, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Career coach, New York Public Library.